got an ad again. Right, money stream directly. Yep, that's what I want. Click on that. Click on that. Dashboard. There we go. Alright guys, I'm back. Thomas Was Alone. I own the DLC for this as well. Although I feel like I'm going to be talking over... I feel like I don't want to talk over the guy, but... Oh well, let's do it. New game. It's been a long time since I played this. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs of the joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special. It was just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
I should probably tweet out. But I won't tweet out. I'll just leave it.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Oh, did the title change? They do it on the PS4 screen and that's not always guaranteed to work. And checked it. Oh yeah. This game's pretty great. It's a simple game, but it's pretty good. I have no idea where all the collectible things are. I should probably keep them out from back out forward. There's one there.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past
Probably missed one already.
Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way
Inverted
to...
fall.
What's the word? Jump.
Can you hear the guy's voice all right? By the way.
It worked. Thomas
comparison to
had
me.
solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Like, how do I sound in comparison to the guy? Whatever his name is, I forgot. I sound louder. Oh. There we go. Why was it on 0? Oh no, it's commentary. I don't want that. It's on 100. Shit. Oh, music. Yeah, let's turn the music down a bit. Music. Oh, music's lovely. Okay. I'll just what talk is about then. I'll just talk normal. I can sit over here as well. That's all I can do, really.
Jumped. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Just pushy. Thomas was alone.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
I think it is, you know. By the way, I'm definitely
suspect
Mr. Lonely. I'm definitely getting that, by the way. When it's out on PS4, I'm definitely playing that game.
This
I don't know when it's out,
seemed
but
a little dangerous. The world was not to
I'm
be
definitely
trusted.
going to play that game.
It was
Sounds
unstable,
horrible.
and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Then again, oh man, look, it'll come out when I can't afford it.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important. It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious.
Wow. I've never played a platform before, dude. Really chill game, isn't it?
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Water not good, apparently, guys. There's definitely a collectible.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Luke just drunk some. Oh no! I tried to do that. There's a place down here. Oh, come on. Like, have you played a platformer before, Luke? I'm like, yes, many times. You don't look like you have. I'm like, oh, cheers.
Theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Same thing like yesterday, staying inside. To beat the heat. Oh yes. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, I'm wearing this because it's pretty warm. It's not that warm though. It's manageable. There's a nice breeze coming through the room. Oh, I'm sure someone will come along soon. Don't worry about it, Thomas. Maybe now? Chapter 2. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. Hey, look, it's a loop. I told that idea would happen. Overlapping scripts more than anything AI was bound to be spawned into an environment as such. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Hello to Christopher, everybody. Doing good. I just finished Valhalla.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he held his own. He'd even been graceful at times.
Loved it. Loved that game. I got the bad ending. I love the game. I got the bad ending.
But, you know,
I was
Fine.
like $800
There was that
short
skinny
from
little
paying
runt
rent.
leaping about like he owned the place.
Wrong word. I got evicted, yeah, I did. Hey Thomas, where the hell are you? Get your ass up here.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great, great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris.
This sounds like a douche.
Seriously, this made the whole switch
Chunky.
dressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Bum, bum. I was just remembering The Witcher
Good.
3 is a good
Because
game that I
on
almost
the surface,
started and never
It
played
did
for
not
one.
seem
I
good.
still haven't finished Witcher 3.
Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine,
It's
happy
like-
to be on his merry little adventure.
Oh, you can do that.
Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
No, Christopher don't like
Sure, he'd
Thomas.
been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Oh, I see. Oh. Alright, come on then, get back up. No, I don't need it. Come on. There's like a annoying delay on the jumping. No. Oh. Alright. Okay, here we go. No. Thomas. What's it? It's not quite alone anymore.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred.
Pure
He
hatred.
seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would
Oh,
be
I see.
fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Oh, From the vaulting idiot. I like how they've actually got personality. The squares. You dick.
John knew.
John.
He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Oops, wrong person.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things.
Say hello to John, everybody.
Where did they come from, anyway?
Game day.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John
cared for the new ability. Oh, wait,
You
crap.
could tell from the sympathetic expression he practiced in the mirror all these years.
I like how Chris is like the most irrelevant. Chris is like the most irrelevant. It's like, oh, we got a tight space for you. That's it. Which ball is good for. In fact, Thomas is pretty irrelevant it looks later on. Because everyone can jump, and that's all Thomas is good for, really. Thomas was in it. Oh. Oh. Dude. Huh? Oh, okay.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
I don't know what Chris thinks of John. Wait, how do I get Chris up here? I see. I got it. Wait, no, I don't. Yeah, I got it. You're doing it, Chris, you're doing it. Hey people joining, welcome. Just playing some Thomas Was Alone. Been years since I played this game. I can't remember a lot of it. Whoa! Hey Blood Sandwich, thanks for the host, dude. 22 people, welcome. If you don't mind a small little indie game. Everybody?
He didn't mind them so much either.
Whee!
The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Get up here, John. God damn it. God damn it, John. Oh no, Thomas. No, Thomas. It's going. I'm going great. I finished VA11 Hall A, which I loved, even though I got the bad ending. Rip. And I was like, I want to play another indie game. And I looked through my list and I found this. Hey, Squirrel Boy, thanks. Thanks for the follow, dude. Come on.
The angry orange one was less immediately
Oh, I
likable,
keep forgetting
but
about Thomas.
his unremitting cynicism and tutting.
An angry orange one was less immediate. Come on, Chris, get your fat ass up here. Tutting? He was tutting. I'm listening to the stream back through my headphone. It's like, he was tutting. I can't remember who's next to join the gang. I got Thomas is the red one, Chris is the orange one, and then John's the big boy. People in here, holy crap! It is super relaxing, yeah. And the puzzles they don't get like terribly bad either. It's like, well, I don't mean terrible.
This would
I like a good
coordination,
challenge.
balance, and timing. John
Try
was sure the
not to
dots
talk
would be
over
lost,
the narrator.
but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Come on, Chris, make that jump. God damn it, Chris. You're right with those jump shit, Thomas?
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive.
Yeah, John is
John
completely
liked
full
the
of
thought.
himself. It's
He
ridiculous.
decided.
He's so full of himself. Gosh damn it, John. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so let's put Thomas like here. Oh wait, no, that's fine. That's fine. Right, yeah, cool. There's something really cool happening in this game. It's kind of funny. There's something that happens later on. You can tell what year this was made in. Not intent. The initial group proposed simple variations in size and strength. More complex configurations were inevitable. As the era spread, these variations became. Sorry, I didn't read all that.
This was how
Claire.
She knew
Oh
it
no,
happened
Claire's gonna
eventually.
die, everybody!
She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her
F
continued
for Claire.
existence was breaking some kind of natural order.
Oh no, Claire's
Crumbling
gonna
pillar was-
die!
A dramatic death, she supposed. Wait,
Ah.
what? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers.
She had superpowers!
She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion.
Hey John, I know you're
You
all
saw a
positive
cape,
and
that
whatnot,
made
full of
matters
yourself, but you're about to
clear.
get your
We
spine
knew what we were
broke.
dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water.
Oh, sorry,
Which was
John.
her superpower.
Oh, my back! My back! My back! Just give me a little. Claire and Chris. Oh god, this game interesting. There we go, there's an easy way of doing this. I got the DLC for this game as well. It's called Benjamin's Flight.
All right.
We got
Fear
the
not, my skinny
boys.
friends, for
Well,
I am
we
Claire.
got 3 boys and a girl.
I will save you. Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
What would you call her, guys? What would you call Claire? What would Claire's superpower name be? Oh, shut up. Hey, I'm on 69 followers, guys. The power of thick.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Nice. Oh, you can one job, Thomas. God damn it, Thomas, you had one
just
job.
in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive. As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
We got worried, Thomas. Oh, hey, Thomas, can you be a darling? Go get that one, yeah?
Thomas would make a good sidekick.
Oh, God damn it, Thomas.
Claire arrived
I could have
just
got
in
that,
time,
damn it.
which was, of course,
No, I gotta wait for the damn
perfect
water
moment
again.
for superheroes to arrive.
Claire MVP, yeah, definitely. Claire arrived just in time. I hope I don't have to get that collectible again, but if I do, I'll get it.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or should the lone Avenger
Thomas would
type?
make a good sidekick.
She'd like that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
I don't know why it stopped. I don't know why the water stops flooding when it's still raining. Claire is an Avenger. Yeah, she needs an. I wonder when an origin movie's coming out.
Fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Chris, keep your opinions to yourself, alright? No one cares. Chris is the very negative person. He's like, I don't give a fuck about anything. God damn it, Chris, you just gotta be awkward, don't you? Being small and all. Oh. God damn it, Chris, you're worthless. You're useless. Poor Chris. Yeah. Well, he hates everyone. He's always bitching about Thomas, but Thomas isn't even here. My friend just asked me what I'm doing. This is Thomas. There we go. All right. Back. Oh my god. John, ooh, damn, I nearly threw Chris into the water. Wouldn't that be nice, guys? Right, we've got Thomas back. We've got the boys. And Claire.
Probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment.
Let's make
hurting
Chris the
all
nemesis.
she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough and His jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's
Wow, what kind of hero is that? What kind of hero is that?
Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish
Diabolical
Christopher.
Chris. Hey, James. It's like everybody hates Chris. I wonder if I can actually pull this off. I might actually be able to, you know. I don't think I'm supposed to do this. If I just keep moving, I'm not even supposed to do this. I'm just like, yeah, no. I'm not supposed to do it like this, but why not? I'm breaking the game! My old manager was called Chris, I hated him. I was at the bakery. I was at Sainsbury's. See, all I had to do was that. But I did that. Buddies. Don't fall off, Thomas. Come on now, Thomas. Don't die. Oh, Chris, stay put.
Whoa! Chris gone. Was he off somewhere?
Can't even read the text.
Plotting Claire's downfall?
Oh no, we lost
honest.
Chris.
She had to be.
Claire was honest and she had to be.
She was a superhero.
She was a superhero. She was troubling.
This was a troubling
turn of events.
Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Reasonably. Oops. Gonna be pinning Crystal Rock. Oh, I'd have to go refill it. I'll tell you what, I'll go refill it for you and then I'll do it. Why not? Do you like my professional message, guys? Alright. Oh wait, no, I don't wear it. Whoops. I put it on and I was like, something's different here, what is it? You like turtles, do you? Alright. Right, so I'm going to chug this whole bottle, but I'm not going to refill it. Because I'm not going to do any more big chunks.
Platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Ooh! It's cold. My teeth. Ha! Refreshing. Up, 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 up. Oh wait, I forgot it's not. I was trying to make John swim. Oh right, something's going wrong here, what is it? No, I bet John can just clear it. I don't need rules.
They were doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Oh, poor Thomas. Poor old Thomas.
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only
Claire, I'm sure
superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes?
What?
That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Spikes are her kryptonite. I mean, I'm pretty sure spikes are anyone's kryptonite, but okay. Damn it. I was wanting to cut them. Bang, 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 bang. Damn it! It's so chunky. So chunky. Oh, I didn't touch it. It's raining Claire. I'm getting too impatient. Oh, quick. Yep. Same level again. Now with Thomas.
Wow. Deja vu. The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the Force.
Oh, she can't go in either. I was about to throw him into the bloody spikes.
The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them. Claire finally had a nemesis.
The Force! The Force had been disturbed, everyone. Down, up, let's go. Right. Ah, so annoying. Alright, let's go. No. It's annoying, it is. Oh no. Some superhero you are, Claire. Can't even make that jump. Boom. Boom. Hello. Ah. It's so annoying. Thank God for that. Goodness. If that replay thing wasn't there, I'd be so pissed. Oh, hey, next chapter, here we go. We've got a new person. I build protections into the system when overlaps occur. The world generated a splitter to remove the unwanted additionals. It's like a white blood cell. It investigates, it captures, and it removes from play. Here we go.
Laura was pleased this one was behind a wall.
Laura.
Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation, hang out. As long as he didn't find out what she could do, which would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
If he finds out what she can do. Uh-oh.
Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now.
Boing! Trampoline time!
As the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and then they disappeared when her back was turned.
Huh? Oh, I see. They bounced and then they bounced.
Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remained, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
The ominous pixel cloud? Oh no.
With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris.
Laura found herself
She
less
started
and
to
less
miss him when he wasn't
irritated
there.
by Chris.
on another platform or something.
Started to miss it. Oh, they're falling in love.
She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing her? He wasn't saying very much.
How do I get up there? What am I missing here? Oh. No, oh, okay, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Chris was in love.
There's a gap in it for
She
some reason.
was perfect. He had to tell her so. At some point, he would definitely tell her. Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about, though. Yeah,
Oh, that's what the
probably
thing's
best
for.
to wait.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna choke and mess this up. Yeah, I mean, no, I never do that. Oh. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah! The gang's all here.
Chris was massively disappointed to run into the gang again. He'd enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend.
How can I get Laura out of there? I actually don't see a way of doing it. No one's thin enough. Oh, I guess this'll do it.
refer to Laura as his girlfriend? Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
Brilliant. On that level.
The others seemed suspicious of Laura and the eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris found them rude. Rude and always there.
Rude and always there. Mada. Time is anyway 7:10. Alright, I'm gonna get. I think I might get to
The others wouldn't drop
4.
it. Who's that
Chapter
cloud
4.
guy? Why is he following
And then
us?
I'm probably
What's
gonna
that rumbling,
see if
hungry
I'll
sound he
raise-
keeps
I might raise
making?
someone.
Chris, can we just leave Laura behind?
Just leave Laura behind.
Rude.
John's leaving everyone behind. Alright, let's see. How do I do this? Oh, I see. Thought I messed up then. That'd have been annoying. That'd have been very annoying. Can I get her up there, though? Got it. I want to say I do not know how that was going to work out at all. But it did. It worked out in some manner. Right. Up. Jump off, damn it. Okay, here we go. Ooh-wee. Oh, damn it. Come on, jump off. No. Oh, come on. No, I'm gonna do it. Hey, Claire, it's been a while. Found a new food love. Lloyd Grossman tomato and bacon sauce for bolognese. Just strongly taste the bacon. Ooh. No. I think I got I see, yes. I need Chris. Oh, Chris, get your ass up there.
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
It's good to see that this place just kills you. Alright, now that I know what happens, I can... Okay.
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
No! Getting more complicated now. Still waiting, it's annoying.
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
Yeah, I can do this. what's going to happen here? Right, some more water's going to come in. I assume it's going to stop. I'll try it. Stop. Yeah. Oh yeah, doy. Oh Jesus, I didn't like that. I'm overcomplicating this, I really am. Oh my god, come on, man. Oh, this is like tripping it down. Right, I'll put you in the water. Oh wait, I can't just jump out of the water? Oh my god. I nearly killed Chris doing that. If I'd have done that. Yes! Alright, what level I'm on? 310. Oh god.
The pixel cloud was getting closer. It was spending more and more time hovering around. Laura could tell it was making the others uncomfortable.
What the hell? Alright, he's up. Come on down, Thomas. I need you. Ooh. Oh no. Whew. Yeah, the music is really soothing. Great use of the soundtrack. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. No, stop answering me. No. Come on, Laura, get your ass in there. Come on, Claire. No. Oh, sorry, cool. Oh, thank God! I thought they were gonna reset all of me if one of us died. Thank goodness for that. Damn it! I have to move Chris. That's it. Come on. I've done it. That rain is really starting to come down now. Cool. No simulation can support too many entities. At a certain point, something has to give. If Thomas ATT, well, hadn't possessed those exact personality traits, so I thought I didn't read all that. I cannot read it fast enough. I had plenty of time to read all that as well. You don't matter. Alright guys, so I'm going to wrap up the stream. But I might as well do a raid with these 6 people in here. Give me 1 second. And I'll pick up... You know what, screw it. I'm gonna stream this next time, I think. I'll start with this, and when I finish this game, I'll move over to Ni no Kuni. I feel like streaming some of this next time. Hey, no problem. Oh yeah, thanks for the massive post, Samus. Really appreciate it, and also thanks for the new follows, Squirrel Boy 88. Really appreciate the support, guys. I'm on 69 followers on Twitch. Wink, wink. Boing, boing, boing. So I want to thank everyone that tuned in today. I want to thank once again thank the host. Thanks for all the hosts and 4 people ready to raid. All right, I'll do that in a second. All right, raid now. All right, guys. Cheers. Thanks everyone that stuck by for stopping by for both my streams today. I'll see you next time.